Today we are going to discuss about blood pressure and how enhanced external counterpulsation EECP could influence your blood pressure. If you're having a high blood pressure, it should be controlled at the earliest, either through lifestyle changes or by taking some medications. Blood pressure is categorized into various stages. It's called normal blood pressure when it is 120 over 80, or it could be called as elevated, or stage 1 hypertension, stage 2 hypertension, or hypertension crisis. So, what is this blood pressure? Blood pressure is a pressure within your vessel wall or within your arteries, and this is a driving force pushing the blood into all the organs. So, unless you maintain an adequate pressure, all your organ will not be perfused normally. At the same time, if you have a very high pressure, then it exposes you itself into the risk of developing heart disease or stroke or renal failure. So having a high blood pressure is also dangerous because it can affect your vasculature and causes cardiovascular complications. At the same time, if your pressure is too low, that is also dangerous because low pressure will not help the body to get blood flow to all the organs. So maintaining an adequate blood pressure is very important, and we all know blood pressure itself is a strong predictor of cardiovascular event. So maintaining blood pressure is very important to lead a normal life. So how this blood pressure is created? It is because of your heart. Your heart is a pumping station which pumps the blood into the circulatory systems. So the heart contracts, it pumps the blood with a higher force and velocity into the larger arteries. The maximum force which is measured in your artery is called the systolic blood pressure. Similarly, when the heart relaxes, the blood pressure falls. The lowest fall is recorded as a diastolic blood pressure. So usually the normal blood pressure, as I mentioned before, is 120 over 80. Now, blood pressure 120 over 80 is a number. I made a very simple term to define what is blood pressure, but basically this blood pressure is much more complicated than just contraction and relaxation of the heart. The pressure also depends upon another component called arterial stiffness. If you think about it, when the heart contracts, it pushes the blood into the circulation into the vessel, which is called the arteries. The arteries also offer resistance. This resistance also is a major determinant of the pressure. So if you have a stiff artery, then you may have a higher pressure than when compared to the people who have a relaxed artery. Now, how does EECP influence in controlling this blood pressure? So EECP is a treatment where you apply cuff in the periphery, and this cuff contract and relax, counterpulsation, opposite to the heart. When the heart is contracting, the cuff relaxes. When the heart is relaxing, when the heart relaxes, the pressure falls down. We call it as a diastolic pressure. At that exact point, the cuffs are inflated, so the pressure is increased. So the diastolic pressure, rather than falling down, it's going to increase. So during EECP, the body gets dual blood supply because during systole as well as during the diastole. This dual blood supply stimulate a very aggressive exercise within you. It's a stimulation because you are lying down without doing any exercise, but your body thinks you are doing a very aggressive exercise because of the blood flow, which is bidirectional. So one is a forward flow because of the heart contraction, and second is a reverse flow because of the cuff contraction during the EECP treatment. Now what it happened, it stimulates the vessel wall, and when it stimulates the vessel wall, it started secreting a compound called nitric oxide, which is very helpful for the blood vessel to be healthy. So during EECP, this nitric oxide secretion is increased and make your vessel dilation. So it dilates the vessel. So basically during EECP, the vascular health is restored or vascular arterial stiffness is reduced. So it is a kind of reversing the vascular aging. So clinically, this effect can be shown when you are measuring your blood pressure during a course of EECP treatment. People with around normal blood pressure around 120 or 125, there is 7 to 8 millimeter drop in blood pressure. But if you are a hypertension, let's say you are 160 or 165, then research studies have shown even up to 30 millimeter drop in blood pressure. So EECP stimulate an aggressive exercise and very helpful in reducing your blood pressure.